Today we're going to take a look at a way to create quick journal entries using the app Workflow. Specifically, I'll share with you how I log the activities related to the care and feeding of my newborn baby. So once you download this custom workflow at the link below and open it up, there's a couple of instructions to follow to allow us to customize our journal entries. First off, we'll add baby's name, and then we'll specify our own signature, which will be appended to each entry. And we'll be storing all of our notes in Evernote, so I've also added a spot to specify the name of the notebook where all those notes are going to go. Once we're all set up, we'll scroll back to the top and press play. The workflow starts by grabbing the current time, which you can adjust if you like. Then it asks you what kind of activity you'd like to record. Let's start with baby waking up. We're then prompted to add maybe a smiley face or a written comment, and that's it. The workflow does everything else. In this case, we haven't made a note yet for today, so it creates a new one and names it with today's date. Now let's tap in the top left-hand corner and return to Workflow to add another entry. And then back in Workflow, let's go ahead and push the play button again at the top of the screen. And this time, let's go ahead and adjust the time of the entry. There was a bottle I forgot to log at 4:30, so let's put that in. So then it'll ask me what activity I'd like to log. I'm going to select bottle, and it'll ask me how many ounces she drank out of that bottle. And she was pretty happy, so we'll add a smiley face to the entry. And so since we already have a note created for today, the workflow will go ahead and append the new entry for the note that already exists for today. Alright, so we'll go back to Workflow again, and now I'd like to make this process even easier. So if we tap on the little cog here, this opens the settings for the workflow. And we're going to add this workflow to our home screen. And if we just follow these on-screen instructions, and then again tap Add to Home Screen. And then the one last step, it allows us to rename the icon if we'd like. Otherwise we can just tap Add. And we'll see right here is our new app that we've created on our home screen. So now we can launch this workflow just by tapping that little icon, and boom, it jumps right into a new entry. For this entry, let's go ahead and take a look at the other option. So what this does is it allows you to freehand type whatever you like into the entry. And I like to use this feature for things that are less common, that we don't necessarily need a menu item for, such as a dose of medicine or a little dance session. So we just let this run through here and tap Done. It'll go ahead and again append the entry to the note for today. And so we're creating a log of all the activities for a single day. So now we can jump back to our home screen by hitting the home button on our iPhone and then launch another entry, one final entry for this demonstration, and it jumps right into the time. Let's go ahead and log a nap for baby. And this is one last feature we'll take a look at. This allows you to add a comment to any of your entries. And so this is freehand here. If you have a little extra bit to say, you can type whatever you like into here, and the workflow will go ahead and add that to the bottom of the new entry. So if you have any comments for me, or you need help using this workflow, please send them along. I'd love to hear from you. This was Easy Journaling from A Bit Scientific.